Hello and welcome to the Brickfreaks. Today I'm really happy to show you a set. This here is Guly 60526, the pinball game. The first buildable pinball out of bricks. And I hope a functional one. We will see. Okay, now you see some photos of the set. First my pictures without the stickers. Then pictures of the manufacturer that you see how it looks with all the stickers, because it looks much better with stickers, but there are a lot of them. And I always normally sell my sets, so mostly I don't bring on the stickers, because the guy who buy this, he wants to build it too. When everything is stickered, it's not so good. Okay, that's the reason now you see photos from me and the manufacturer. And then I tell you, is this here worth the money or is it just a fake pinball? You've seen the pictures from me and from the manufacturer, so you know how how this thing looks when it's stickered. It's always the same here. I will tell you later. Okay, let's go through instructions. 130 pages. I have to admit they are, because you see it, all the new parts have fully colored. All the old parts are great and they are all the same gray. I prefer desaturated for the old building steps because the orientation here is not easy. You always have to count studs or something like that. So please, Guly, for something that is complex as this here with the orientation, please consider to desaturate the old building steps and not gray them, so I have a better orientation. That's everything. The rest is okay. You get the job done. Yeah, you get the job done. We have two big sticker sheets for the flipper, for the pinball itself. In Germany, we don't call them pinball machine. We call them flipper, like the dolphin out of the TV series of the 50s or 60s.
They call him flipper, faster than lightning.
You know what I mean. Flipper, dee. Stickers. And I admit I would sticker it if I would keep it. Stickers for the coins. Yeah, you have to put in coins. Size, perhaps you're really, we have 44 centimeters in length or width, depends on which side you're looking. We have exactly 35 in height and we have 33, 34 in width here at the action buttons. Okay, the assembly itself, 5 building steps, 2,300 pieces. I was between 11 and 12 hours. So I had really time, I needed really. Normally I build this amount of pieces in 4 hours. So I needed much longer because this is not easy. And this is not a +8 set. No. 12, 13 with help of the parents is realistic, but the rest is totally unrealistic. An 8-year-old No way. Okay, piece quality, it's okay. Yeah? Guly, it's okay, the clutch power is good, everything holds here, nothing falls apart, no problem with the clutch power. Color consistency, no problem. Every color is always the same color, but some of the tiles has micro scratches and look not so glossy. Yeah. So this is not the best top-notch quality, but it's absolutely okay. It gets the job done, and it's not so obvious scratched or matte that you see it. It's okay. Yeah? You can get better, but it's acceptable and okay. And like I said, the clutch power, everything is fine. The technical elements inside, everything's working. The assembly, building step 1 and 2 are the base plate here, and that's the most complicated thing on the total assembly. It's not easy to get the base plate done. It's wobbly, it's have different layers. And still there are, it's not totally even here. Sometimes I have to push from underneath against a tile to get the tile even, and that you can make this 20 times till you finished. And if you really want to play, you really have to take care before you play. Do I have gaps? Here I have a gap, so I have to push from underneath and the top to get this really together. So now it's straight. That's not really good. I want to say, it's not really good. I don't know if there's another way to do this. I'm pretty sure it's a much easier way to get this here done without such wobbliness and complications, but it is what it is. Rest, building step 2, no, building step 3, 4 and 5 are mostly no problem. The M motor here at the end is sitting an M motor. He will, when I connect the power, turn around these 3 figures here. What are they called? What are these called in the pinball machine? Bats? I don't know. This is done mechanically with Technic and rubber bands to push them back in position. No. We have a sound module. Mine was missing. Guly is already sending it to my seller, and in a week my seller is sending it to me, but I didn't want to wait 2 weeks to show it to you. At the end, when I'm finished, and I said goodbye, I will show you some play scenes when the camera, changing the camera angle, and then I will cut under the sound from the commercial movie from Guly on YouTube. There you hear what the sound module is producing. And I can tell you, it's a 20-second continuously loop, and if you heard it 3 times, you are happy that the sound module is missing. So I believe when you really have this at home, and perhaps you have always the light on to show it on the shelf that it looks cool when it's lit, I believe you will always disconnect the sound module, cause 20 seconds and then again. It makes you crazy. So I'm not totally unhappy that my sound module is missing. Just to say, okay. You recognized on the pictures that this here is a Space Fiend pinball, but they did here a Baby Yoda or a Grogu with printed pieces for the belt and the eyes. We have a Razor Crest, and we have 2 more very well-known starships out of the Star Wars franchise. So this is half a space and half a Star Wars pinball machine. Okay, we have LED kits. Problem is the battery here is 6 AAAs. And I don't know, but sometimes, or mostly, one of these 2 LEDs didn't or don't work the whole time. it has something to do, I believe, with the connection, or I'm tending more to the power is not enough sometimes. I don't know. When I turn this on, you will see this here at the moment how I place the cables. This here will go up and down, up and down, up and down. In the middle it will go up and down, up and down. Here on the right it will go once up, the lower part, the upper part will stay dark, and then this side doesn't make any light. If I switch this side here to the box in a different position, perhaps another one is not giving me the full power. So what I want to say is everything is working, but I don't know what it brings to stuck sometimes with the LED lights. I don't know. I don't know. Perhaps when I disconnect the motor and the turning of the figures is gone, I will try. I believe the LEDs will have no problem then. So when you see the play scene at the end, when I say goodbye and I switch the camera to the pinball, I will disconnect the motor because you don't need to see how this is turning. I will show you in a second. But perhaps we have the lights then. So like I said, I don't know exactly what is causing it. But I want to mention it. So, okay, we get here this glass balls. This is children's toy. I don't know the English phrase. In Germany, they are called Murmel. A Murmel. That's a funny word, I believe, for English, Murmel. Okay, so now power on is here. And you see the lights are going up and down, but not here. If I push out, and again on, you see it runs one time and then stops. And like I said, when I do another connection, perhaps it's running. I don't know what it causes. One thing when you play it, when you get speed to the ball, don't give them full speed, because if you give it full speed, it will run directly here. You know what I mean? It makes a round and comes directly here. You don't have the possibility to play. Here we need a little more defined corner so that the ball is going always onto the play field and not here in the sideline. So I show you this just a little bit. Ooh! That was a lot of power. So, again, we try it again. Yeah, you see, it works. And they work flawlessly. Okay, the ball. Comes out here. Come on. Yes, 6 of them are included. Okay, the coins, they don't go in. Useless. Useless. Okay. So one thing to the last before I show you the play scene. I believe we will see a lot of more pinball machines in the future. Because now people have seen, oh, this is possible. This is not perfect, but it's the first one of its kind. And with more iterations, I'm pretty sure we're getting some really cool pinball machines in the future. If you buy this here 2 times, you have a lot of LEDs, and if you combine it perhaps with a Mindstorm set, where you have sensors, photo sensors and so on, perhaps you can really do something a little bit more than this here. Perhaps you can really moving parts and changing the play field. I don't know. What I know is there are thousands of possibilities, and I'm pretty sure people will use it. So let's keep the eye open on Mox or other manufacturers for more pinball machines. I'm an absolutely pinball freak. I love pinball machines. I spend a few $1,000s on them. And I would be happy to buy one, but still for an older one, you have to pay between here in Germany 3 to 5 grand for a good one. And then you need the space too. So you not only need the money, you need the space, and you need a wife that accepts it. And all three are not the case with me. Okay, perhaps you want to show. That's the back. Okay. So now you see the play scenes. I say goodbye. Next set is a small robot that's driving with 2 wheels. A little bit like a Wall-E or something like that. It looks like a dinosaur, but it has LED eyes. It has a red LED light in the mouth, and vapor comes out of it, and it has a speaker too. So it's a really funny toy for children. So this is a toy for adults, and next video is a toy for children. Okay, have fun. Bye bye.